Hello, adventurers. My name's Tyler.
And I'm Richard.
On today's episode, joined by a special guest, Jake.
Hey.
We're going to be playing a game of The Night Shift. Welcome to True Strike.
Howdy, folks, and welcome back to the show.
Howdy!
Creepy month continues.
Spooky month.
Spooky month.
We have
Creepy
a branded name for this.
It's creepy to me, okay? Well, so this game isn't going to be very spooky.
So it's just creepy?
So it's just going to be creepy, maybe.
Okay, well,
I mean, I'm going to try and make it
creepy
spooky.
week then, but it's still spooky month.
Yeah, spooky month. This week we have Jake with us.
Hey, how's it going?
Yep. Hi, Jake. Well, thank you for coming and playing in a game today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, if you've listened to our audio, there was no video or anything like that. The audio version of us playing the game of Dune, Imperium, Jake was on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Had a
yeah,
lot of fun.
you may recognize his voice. Did you just break? Oh, no, you're just turning on the
I
lights.
changed the color to my light on accident.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
No, that's fine. So where we're at today is we are going to be playing a game called The Night Shift, which
Yeah.
I don't think anybody at this table has actually ever heard of.
Not even a little bit.
Nope.
No.
And out there in the internet lands, you may not have heard of it either because it is not an official game in the normal sense of the word. So Night Shift is actually something that was spawned from the creepypasta / no sleep era of the internet. And I believe Night Shift started its development in around 2017 by a bunch of people on traditional games on 4chan of all places. And Reddit, of course. But basically what it
They
was
work together.
Yeah, is a group of stories about a gas station out in the middle of somewhere, nowhere, and the weird stuff that happens at that gas station and the people that work at that gas station.
Okay.
Everybody thought these stories were really funny and fun, and a lot of people on a forum called Traditional Games, which revolves around role-playing games and TTRPGs as their main focus, decided they were going to make some rules for it. So there are about 6 different ways to play Night Shift. And none of them are official because they're all just people that made this game. What we're going to be using is one that is loosely based in the Powered by the Apocalypse system. So
They're not all powered by the Apocalypse.
No, they're not
I didn't
all
even know
Powered by
that.
the Apocalypse.
Wow.
Yeah, the one that we are playing is kind of based in Powered by the Apocalypse, and it uses some stuff from it, but it's not as strict as, say, a Monster of the Week or anything like that.
Sure.
Which is saying a lot because Monster of the Week is pretty loose.
Do you know if there's any plans on officially adapting this and maybe releasing it?
Oh, absolutely not.
This is just totally belongs to the internet forever.
Yeah, this belongs to the internet forever. If you are interested in anything about this game and you don't, and you haven't heard of it before, I suggest that you basically Google search the Night Shift TTRPG wiki, and from there you can find a Wikipedia page that will give you mostly live links of archives from basically forums and Reddits and subreddits, and using that you can piece together a semblance of a game, but it is going to take you some time. I will warn you that it's going to take you a couple hours to kind of actually piece together what you want to use and make it something that's going to work for you and your group. This is not a turnkey game.
Do you still have those links and stuff, or they?
Yes, I do, and we can include the wiki
say.
link in here if you're interested in it, so that way you can try and piece this together yourself.
Yeah, so down in the description you can find that. If you're
You'll
interested.
find it. But like I said, expect to do a little bit of legwork because this is not an official product, and not everything in here works, and there's a lot of broken stuff and stuff that you probably just don't want to include in a game. So there is no right or wrong way to play this. Keep that in mind. This is just us sitting around a table having fun.
Yeah, man, to be fair, that's the way most TTRPGs go.
Yeah. So Night Shift is going to be a story of our 2 players. We have a store clerk and a cashier. Taylor is your character's name.
Yep, I'm playing Taylor. I'll be the stock clerk here at the is it called the Stop and Gas?
It's called the Stop and Gas.
Okay, at the Stop and Gas.
At the Stop and Gas.
It looks like Jake hasn't named his character yet, but he came up with one very quickly.
He has a quick name. What's the name?
Jake.
Jake. Awesome.
Yeah, just keep it simple.
All right, and Jake is a cashier.
Yep.
at a Stop and Gas. So Stop and Gas is like it says, a gas station, one that you guys have actually never heard of before.
Tyler or Taylor hasn't?
Taylor or Jake, you guys
Oh.
have never heard of Stop and Gas.
Are we new?
You are new. You've never worked with this company before, but you have worked with this temp agency before, and they set you up with a job. You're going to be coming out to go to a specific address that they give you, which is out in the desert, which is somewhere around Kearney, Arizona. How about that?
I've also never heard of that.
Very few people have.
But yeah, so you have kind of like a generalized address. It looks like it's out in the middle of the desert when you GPS it.
Okay.
But that's all you know about it, is that you have a temp job, and it is a night shift job. Shock. Surprise. And you're to report there tonight at about 6:30 or so, to kind of get your training, and then from 7 until sunrise.
Okay.
You're going to be the ones that are in charge of the station, the gas station itself. So I've got you a map that I've set out in front of you right here, which we're going to reference in a minute here.
Are we allowed to look at it now?
Yeah, you can take a look at it.
We weren't allowed to beforehand, which is why I'm really asking for genuine.
No, and it's just a basic map of your standard Stop and Gas station. So there's really, for those of you that haven't seen it or are audio listeners, essentially it's a standard gas station with your bathrooms that are on the outside of the building that are typically locked. You go into the gas station and they hand you a key to go out to it. They do sell groceries and stuff like that, so there is like a walk-in freezer, there's a chiller, there are 6 gas pumps at this station.
Important.
There is your standard propane, your air station, the dumpsters around back, storage shed out back. It's just like your standard gas station out in the middle of nowhere.
Are the 6 double-sided, or are we talking one pump per?
Oh, they're double-sided. There's
Okay,
12
so we got
actual gas
12.
pumps here.
All right,
Yeah,
all
there's
right.
12 actual pumps here.
Quick question. There is a scary-looking red area on this map that it says not at this location. Is that actually not at this location, or is this like a no Simba, we don't go there sort of situation?
That looks like it's been marked out with red pen.
Yeah?
That's a scribble. That's something that, I don't know.
Yeah, but is this
Yeah.
canonically by Richard, or is this in,
on this map
in-game?
there's all your standard stuff. You have your cold storage, your freezer, your pumps, your air compressor, your dumpster, and then there's an altar, but that's scratched out with red ink, and then it says not at this location.
So that wasn't scratched out by you.
That
That was scratched out by our manager, probably.
yeah, probably.
Okay. Just make sure.
So yeah, you guys set off. You are friends. You know each other.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that was gonna be more.
You're
more
at the
expressions.
you're at the temp agency. You go there to try and find a job, basically, because
okay,
you
they hooked us
guys
both up.
yeah, you're trying to find something where you can work together because you can carpool because you only have the one vehicle.
Oh, okay. Cool. So my mom didn't bring us both.
No. You get in your car, they give you an address, and you start driving.
So we hop in the Cougar.
And you're not
The
super
fear.
familiar with the area that you're going to, but it takes you a couple of hours to even get to the desert, and then it just seems like it's taking you longer than it should. After a couple
we live
hours
here?
of driving, it takes longer.
Okay.
And you kind of get to the point where you're not sure if you should go back because you're lost, or if you're just in it for the long haul now because you've already been driving for 4 hours.
Ironically, we're gonna need gas to make it
Exactly.
back.
So you just keep driving until way off in the distance you see the lone light out in the middle of a desert that appears to be a gas station, and you hope it's the gas station that you're looking for.
If it's not, we're just gonna head home.
Exactly. So you're driving down, and as you pull in, you come into the Stop and Gas. You see a nice bright light flickering, out there with the actual pump. It's the station itself with the prices of gas right now. I believe right now you're looking at like $4.97 a gallon out here.
Rough.
Yeah. This isn't one of those fancy digital signs. It's just the the LED backlit Stop and Gas. It's
LED
like a
though.
green sign with white lighting.
Something.
And
They're just
then
fluorescents.
the
You think they're LEDs?
yeah, it's just fluorescence. The actual gas prices are just those little placards, that you stick in there that somebody has to go out there with a big long pole.
Immediately dreading that's probably one of us.
Yeah. It might be one of your job descriptions. I don't know. I'm not the
I'll
manager.
find out when I walk in there, I guess, and they tell me what to do.
So there are no other cars here when you pull in.
Easy night.
Yeah, there's nobody else here right now. You don't see anybody parked out in front.
Mhm.
But it does appear that the station is open. All the lights are on.
Okay. So if there's another employee, work our manager maybe or someone else, they didn't drive here. Okay.
Presumably.
So I guess hop out of your car and woo. I gotta pee at this point. Like, it's been a long I give you like the look like are we good to go? Like do I like
So you see when you look at the front of the store, you can see the glass windows, right, with all the beer ads and cigarette ads and everything like that. And then off to the right, you do see 2 bathroom door signs with traditional like stick figures on them. One's wearing a dress. One's not. But they're off to the right side of the building. You can see them right over there.
Gotcha. If it looks like we're in the right place and we kind of give like the nod, I'm gonna quickly try to go in, introduce myself to manager really quickly, and ask if I can use the restroom really quick.
Okay.
Because it's been a long drive.
So you walk up to the glass door and you open it up, and it opens. There's a little jingle from a little tiny bell on a thing. Yeah, there's a little bell hanging on there, and it gives a nice little jingle. And you're in the station, and it doesn't appear to be anybody else in here. It looks empty.
Hello?
And there's just dead silence.
I look around for a restroom.
You look around for a restroom. There isn't one in here because remember they were on the outside.
Crap! I go outside, look for the restroom.
So yeah, there's the 2 doors down on the right to the right hand side of the doors. And you go to the restroom down there. Presumably the first door, and it's locked. 100%.
Crap!
Yeah,
I check the other door.
that's locked too.
Crap!
They're both locked.
I head inside looking for the key. I work here after all.
So as you go inside,
You see me running back and forth, checking doors frantically.
Yeah, he's just running back and forth.
I'm just gathering my stuff,
becoming more and more panicked.
putting my phone in my pocket, just getting my stuff for my shift.
Yeah. So as you go inside, you see like there is your normal racks and everything like that. To the left hand side, when you come in the door, you see the counter right there.
Okay.
There is nobody behind the counter, but you do see a bunch of yellow Post-it notes stuck to the counter. And that's it. And if you want to go behind, that's up to you. I don't know where you want to go.
When you walk in.
Do any of the sticky notes say where to clock in?
So the sticky notes, you start reading them.
Yeah, I browse quickly, very quickly.
The sticky notes just say, "Welcome new hires. Sorry, had an emergency, had to leave. Be back as soon as possible."
Okay, we'll be back soon.
Shift begins at 7.
Time's
ends sunrise. It is it's like maybe like 5 to 7 right now.
Okay, 5 minutes.
There is no instructions on how to clock in or out at all. And then it just says, "Don't burn the place down. We'll be back. Management."
Do I see?
And this is written over multiple Post-it notes because they're small.
Do I see restroom keys? I'm assuming they'll be attached to one of those big wooden placard things.
Yeah, when you look behind the counter, you can see hanging on the wall back behind the counter is just a big old plank of like wood.
Perfect.
That has like a bunch of duct tape on it, and duct tape to it is a jangly key with a single key on it that looks like your traditional restroom key. Yeah.
Well, I got 5 minutes for work starts. I gotta do this quickly. I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Okay, so you grab that.
I'm going to the bathroom. Bye.
Yeah.
Walk by checking the way out.
Yep. If you run out to the bathroom, totally fine. Unlocks.
Okay. Open the door.
Yep.
Motion light or flicker?
No, there's a flicker light in there.
I flick it on.
Yep. So you go in there and
what do I see?
It's a normal bathroom.
Sweet. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
All right. I relieve myself
Okay.
in the proper facility.
Okay.
Does he have to roll for that?
No roll required for that.
Just in case he messes up.
Okay. I leave you to the scene.
Yeah, so you are in the gas station proper. Again, you see the same Post-it notes that basically say that management had to leave for an emergency. But your shift begins. And you've worked at gas stations before, so you kind of know your way around. You both have worked at gas stations previously,
so I do know how like everything works.
Yeah. For the most part, you look at the POS system. It's old. Obviously, it's not anything advanced.
So nothing I'm gonna like sign in on.
No, there doesn't appear to be any way to actually mark that you were here, other than a stack of Post-it notes that you can pull one off of.
So it's like a calculator with like a change drawer.
There's actually a like a legit cash register here, but it's like one of those standalone. It's not a computerized system, you know, like it's got the little tiny screen, but it's not like advanced or anything like that. We're not talking about like running an actual operating system. This is just like an old-fashioned electronic cash register.
Does it look like there's anything pressing for me to do at the moment?
Generally speaking, it looks like the place is it's not dirty per se, but it definitely looks like somebody has been on shift and didn't really clean up after themselves or didn't really end shift well. You know what I mean? Like the day shift doesn't look like they did anything. It looks like they maybe came in and took customers but didn't do any actual work.
Important question.
Yeah.
I flush. Jake, do you hear it? Like, does he hear me flush the toilet?
Oh, when you flush the toilet? Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. And then I wash my hands and then come inside. Chinga, chinga, chinga.
Okay. So when you go to leave the bathroom, it is very tough to get out.
Okay.
Like that door
Attempt to leave.
it's stuck shut right now.
It's stuck.
It is
Good.
stuck. So I will need a tough roll for you to even get out of this bathroom.
Okay. I was trying to see if I had any cool moves for this. I don't know if I do. Okay. Well, I don't know this game well enough yet.
Wait, I hear him flush
So
from
it's
way
tough.
over there.
And it's 2d6.
Yes. Yeah.
Right,
You
for
can
all these
hear.
rolls?
You hear basically
that is creepy.
Yeah, you hear the flush and you hear moving water. Like it sounds pretty
It's
audible.
awfully quiet out here. We're in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, but you're here, and
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
way over here.
For sure, but there's no
You
traffic.
definitely do hear it.
We're the only people in here.
I should
That
know.
is
I forgot to tell you
creepy.
this too. Is that when you were outside, there was annoying pop music playing over the pumps from the speakers out there.
Always.
When you are in the gas station, you cannot hear it though. Like as soon as those doors shut, you can't hear the music outside. Like,
So
it's
moderately
pretty
isolated.
insulated. Yes, it's
Except for the restrooms.
except for the
Okay.
noises from the inside of the
Yeah.
station. Yeah,
Sounds coming from inside the
yeah.
All right, so it's 2d6 for all
Two
these
D
rolls,
six.
correct?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so I'm adding a +3 to this. I'm pretty tough.
Yeah, so if you haven't played the Power by the Apocalypse system, for those viewers out there, it doesn't use D20s, it uses D6s. So on a 2D6 roll, a 10 plus is usually that's a success. A 12 is like a critical success, right? A 10 plus is an overall success. A 7 to 9 is usually a success with a issue or another event that goes along with it. And a 6 or less is just garbage rolls.
So there's a decent chance I'm stuck in this bathroom the rest of the game. So you
What's
ready?
your plus on your tough?
3.
Oh, then this
I'm
is fine.
moderately tough.
Yeah, this is fine.
Let's go. That's a 6 plus 3.
A
So
6
9.
plus 3, so a 9. So yeah, it is kind of tough for you to get out of here,
But so am I.
but you are pretty tough. So you're wailing on it, and wailing on it, and you hit it,
I went to the bathroom here.
and you just bust through the door itself.
Yeah.
When you go to try and shut it, though, when you go to leave, it won't stay shut. Now,
Like,
yeah, you've broken it to the point where it won't stay shut now.
can I lock it?
You can try, but
I try.
when you do, it it opens again.
The key does nothing?
Oh, it turns, but it's yeah,
Aimlessly?
it just opens. Yeah, the key's just turning in there, and it
Wait,
just
is
hangs
there like where
open.
there's like swing lockies on the inside?
It just looks like a normal door to you, and it had like a normal handle.
I was just wondering if there was
Ah.
another way to keep it shut from the inside.
We'll leave a sticky note for maintenance.
It's no, it's not swinging inside; it's swinging like outside.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were inside, would there be a way to kind of barricade it?
There's nothing in there that you would be able to put up against it. The trash can is built into the wall, and there's just a toilet with some toilet paper and everything like that.
Great.
So
So now I can't use the bathroom.
Yeah,
So-
you use the other one.
it just opens, and it seems to be
Single use bathroom is great.
like you try and close it and walk away,
Yeah.
and you would think that it would be like in a level position, it would stay like that.
Mhm.
But as soon as you start to walk away, it just
it
opens
taunting me?
completely wide.
If I stand
wide
there and wait,
open.
does it do that?
It's mad at you.
No, if you stand there, it'll just stay.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start
You'll
to
walk
walk away,
away.
it just opens. It's
Yeah,
probably
okay.
the draft. You're probably just pulling it.
I'm my magnetic
Yeah.
personality.
But yeah,
okay.
as you look
I
back, it's just wide open.
I don't get paid enough to deal with this, and someone that will get a nice sticky note about it. So I go inside and start writing a sticky note. To maintenance. Please fix men's restroom door.
Did you bring the key back at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we put an out of order sign
Put the
on
key. No, it's fine. It works fine.
it?
Yeah, technically, it works just fine.
Yeah. Out
If
of
they use the
privacy
buddy,
sign?
if they use the buddy system, then one can hold the door shut.
Put an out of privacy sign on it?
Out
I
of
don't know.
privacy, nah, the maintenance knows what to do. Like I said, I don't get paid. What do we get paid?
What are you getting paid for this? It was.
I'm assuming I'm getting paid. How much am I getting paid?
$12.50 an hour.
That's not bad for
I don't know,
the middle of the
depending on
desert.
how quick you use the bathroom. You're not on the clock yet.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get paid. You know, this isn't like paid to pee on company time situation. I'm just trying to go to work.
Just trying to go to work
With an empty
man.
bladder. Do you need to go? Hey, man, it's all empty if you need to go.
You can hold the door for me?
What? How'd you know about that?
I could hear it.
Oh, yeah, there's a weird draft. If you're close by, it seems to stay shut, though, so you should be okay.
You did hear him pounding pretty hard on that door.
Again and again, trying to
Yeah,
keep
trying
it
to-
shut.
Yeah, just constantly slamming it shut, and then it would open, and slam it shut, and then it would open.
Have any problems out there?
No, it's just a weird door, you know. The other one probably works a little more better. So, yeah, but you know, it's how's it been going? I think our shift starts in a minute, so
Seems like we're on our own around here.
yeah. So,
You know, typical day shift, didn't do anything.
yeah, you know, day shift and all. Back when I was day shift at the Poo and Go, well, we didn't do much either. So I get it. You know, I guess this is what I have coming toward it for me. Yeah, cool. We got a job at the same place though. This could be fun.
Right?
Looks like our manager's not gonna be back for maybe like, you know, 15-20 minutes or something. So
Do we have any number for our manager?
There was no number written down on anything. There was nothing left for you on the post-it notes. Just so you know.
well, we know what to do, you know, we just gotta do things. I got a list of stuff they want me to do. Yeah.
So yeah, you have jobs. So you have a to-do list.
Yeah.
So you can start working on that if you want to. It's up to you guys.
I'm gonna just give the place a quick like walk around. Not
Okay.
outside, really, just inside for now.
Just inside.
Yeah, I'll give it a quick walk around outside when I go to dump some trash. or
So in
something.
general, what you're looking at here is your bog standard convenience store. There
Mhm.
is a section for, you know, like all your drinks. You have your beer cave, your beer area. You have your normal drinks. You have an area that is for like foods, like your cold foods. So
Mhm.
like your Lunchables and your ham sandwiches all pre-made and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a microwave. There's a slushy area, coffee maker.
Does everything seem to be in working order?
Everything appears to be in working order.
Good.
Like all the
This is
machines
better-
are humming.
This is better than the
along.
Poo and Go.
And they're all, you know, they seem to be working just fine. Behind the counter, there is a room back there that appears to be an office that is locked. There is a door, and it's right behind the counter. And it looks like it's in the corner of the building. After that, you have like a little break area. So in the break room, there is a TV, a radio, a couple of old magazines. Some of them are extremely old magazines.
Fair enough. It's hard to get new ones out here, probably.
You don't see a time clock or anything like that in there.
we're
It's
just on
just like
salary.
a standard break room. Past the break room, you have dry storage, which is the everything that you keep for stocking the shelves and everything like that.
Okay.
Just anything that's not perishable. Then you have cold storage, which is, you know, like where all your refills for like your milks and your sodas and anything that's kept cold. And then past that, you have the frozen storage, which is actually your freezer, where, you know, like all the frozen stuff is kept.
Mhm.
So this would be like, you know, the hot dogs to refill the hot dog stand, burritos, just generally speaking, anything frozen.
The at this point, are we on the clock? Is it 7?
Sure, yeah, you're
Okay.
on the clock. And you're just doing the inside right now, right?
Just the inside. When
Okay.
we walk by the hot dog roller, do the dogs seem to be like wrinkly?
Oh,
like
those
they've been
are
on there a
wizard
bit?
fingers.
Those are wizard fingers.
Those are all wizard fingers.
I don't even know if it's on my list. I'd have to walk back over to the counter to look at my list, but I immediately, from just past experience, I want to swap those dogs out.
Oh, okay.
Like at least I want to get some. You know how you take the newer ones, you put them on the back so they're not ready yet, and
Yeah.
you cycle them forward. I at
Cycle 'em
least
forward.
want to get some, you know, fresh
Wait,
ones
wait.
on there.
If you're gonna do this, are you gonna like take care of the whole thing?
You talking about the hot dogs?
Like the whole food station.
Nah, just the hot dogs. Honestly, I'm gonna let you get to the root of this situation.
Wait, how much more is on this food station?
The food station? So
Yeah.
there's hot dogs. There are some like wrapped up burritos.
I'm assuming
and,
this is on your list.
sandwiches that are all in like the hot station. There's like your nacho cheese for your stuff. It's your standard, gas station fare. But hot dogs are like the number one thing next to the boiled peanuts.
Yeah, I ain't touching any of that other stuff. But really at the root of this is because I know in a couple hours I'm gonna want a hot dog. I know in a couple hours hot dogs will be
He's
ready.
thinking about lunch.
I'm thinking about me.
Okay.
All right. I might as well grab one of those damp rags and start wiping the food station down.
Okay, so you start wiping the food station down. You move the old hot dogs back. I'm presuming
throw
you're
on
gonna.
Disposable clear gloves.
Okay.
And
You're gonna go looking for the
roll some up.
new hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a back of a box of frozen like Nathan's hot dogs or whatever we carry here.
Okay. So you walk in the back, you go through cold storage. And as you go through cold storage, you'll go back into the freezer. As soon as you go back there, you do see it's not Nathan's. It's like Johnson's or something.
Okay.
You see they're
Johnson's or something.
They're pretty decent looking.
That's
Grab a pack
actually
of them.
the brand.
Yes.
Johnson's or something.
You grab them.
They're not sure what's in it either.
So it's a
Ingredients question mark?
it's a box of probably like 20 or so.
Yes.
So
Sure. Okay. So I grab that. I stop for a second. I do that thing where you like see your breath in the cold. That's fun for me.
okay. So you've got those.
Dragon.
Give me a sharp roll.
Oh goodness gracious, Richard. My sharp is not amazing. It's a +0. That does
That's
not
not in
box.
the box. Roll it again.
That's better. 9.
A 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're so
Lucky.
You got to be in the box, Jake. That's
with
how-
a
that's how it
9,
works.
you were looking around at all the food stations and stuff like that.
Just
so
hot dogs.
you I'm going to give you that you saw kind of what you guys served as you're walking through that cold storage room though. You noticed something that you didn't see out there that is in cold storage. So you're walking by it with the hot dogs in your hands and you see sushi.
Ooh.
Oh. Like we probably sold out and it needs put out.
Gas
and
station sushi.
It's just
What
kind of
could go
sitting
wrong?
there. It's kind of
Gas
sitting there
station egg salad sandwich.
on the thing. You're walking a little bit towards it. Are you gonna go pick it up or no?
I'm gonna let Jake know that there's sushi in there. I don't know where it goes or
Wait,
if we're supposed to.
Aren't you stuck?
I don't know. I haven't looked at my list yet. All right, I'm worried about these hot dogs right now. I will look at my actual. For all I know, this is a day only thing. Maybe they put it up, but I know it's there. I'm clocking it.
You clock
It's
it.
not
information.
sushi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you clock it and you're walking by it,
I'm just gonna start willy nilly putting sushi places.
when you get past it,
Uh-huh.
you hear just a quiet "Hey."
No.
So you say no.
Nope. I say nope, and I just keep going.
Hey,
Nope.
hey.
And
Open out with your dogs.
And the last thing that you hear, like as you're walking out of the room, because you're walking away from it, I'm assuming, presumably, right? So the last thing that you hear is a very it's like a faint "Eat me."
I'm this is me.
Edit.
This is me to myself. I don't know what the heck cleaning supplies they're using in these bathrooms, but the government's out here just trying to mess with my head, and it's just one of them the test market for bathroom cleaners, I guess. And I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. So you keep going and
Yeah.
you walk out and you can start setting up your hot dogs.
Does that do anything for my forward?
What do you try
Conspiracy
and do?
theorist.
Oh, you were using an ability there. Yeah, I'll give you a +1 on your forward.
Okay.
Jake, what are you wearing?
If I'm correct, though, it's a -1. So if I'm correct, you got to tell me.
It has nothing to do with cleaning supplies.
Okay.
I'm just cleaning up the food station.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty basic. You have like your normal cleaning supplies and everything like that.
Careful.
So you're cleaning up, and as you're cleaning up, I need you to roll me that D30 that I have out there.
Let me know when I get out.
You're already setting up your hot dogs, I would assume.
Oh,
right
so I
now.
come out and I see you with the cleaning
A
supplies.
28.
A 28.
Hey,
okay.
be careful of those cleaning supplies, man. Don't try not to breathe them in too much.
Why? What's the worst that can happen?
You're gonna start hearing voices, man. Just trust me.
You don't normally?
No. Wait, what? Are we supposed to?
Are we not supposed to?
No, I don't think.
What?
Put on hot dogs. Instead of move the wizard fingers forward, I'm putting the fresh ones in the back past like the do not eat yet sign.
Okay.
Why don't you just toss them out?
What if someone wants a hot dog?
It's kind of jerky at this point.
I don't know what the system is here for, tossing out old stock.
I'm not sure what.
I gotta read the manual.
I'm not sure how long these have been here, but I'm pretty sure it's past due.
I with gloves on, I feel the tips of one of the dogs up front.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel?
It's
stick.
it's very stiff.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's very stiff.
I pick one up and I hit it on the counter.
Yeah, it's charcoal. It's
Oh,
a
no.
briquette.
Oh,
Did you clean that up?
yeah. Crap. I just pushed on the floor.
So as you're doing this, there is the icy machine like over in the corner. It starts to like shake violently. Like it starts to like really, really vibrate over there. And it's like making like a large like ka-chunk sound. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go investigate it real quick.
Okay. So you go over. It appears to all be red flavor. Like
Bread?
all of them are red.
Red.
Yeah.
That's
Red.
less gluten in that one.
All of them are red. And it looks like the when you look at the slushy machines, they're like turning.
Yeah.
Like they're like turning roughly. Like they're freezing up. They're getting stuck on something.
Some gear mess.
Yeah,
up
there's
or
some
something.
mesh issues going on
It's
in
not
there.
smooth.
It's not smooth at all.
Do I know how to fix this?
I mean, you might be able to if you want to.
Sticky
If you want to
note for
give
the
it
maintenance guy.
if you want to give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just want to try to take this thing apart, or
Yeah, sure.
okay. So while you're putting up the hot dogs, you are going to take this thing apart. Give me a let's make this a sharp roll to see how good you are at taking this thing apart without actually breaking it.
Nice.
A 6.
A 6. Okay, so you get up and you try.
Wait, is that with
and-
your bonus?
Oh, do you have a?
I could, but I only have 2.
Oh, and you have a -1 to your sharp though.
That's
don't
what
you?
I'm,
So
that's,
it's
that's
a
what I'm
5.
getting at.
Sorry,
Yeah,
so it's 5.
so it's a
So it's a
5.
5.
That's
So-
what I was wondering.
You get
Oh.
up on this machine. You're gonna attempt to open it up. But as you grab it and you pull it, you break one of the legs on the front of it. So it falls forward, and the entire machine, basically the hopper that holds all the liquid, it just falls forward like onto you and breaks open. And all this red slushy mix starts to just pour out all over you and onto the floor.
I'm sweeping a hot dog dust, and I look over. I'm like, "That one's on you, man. You're cleaning that one up."
And as you're like, and it basically the machine kind of like shudders and like comes to a stop. And as you look inside of it, it appears to be the reason why it was struggling was because there are chunks in this. And the closer that you look at it, it appears that this slushy machine may have been filled with blood and like chunks of flesh. And it's now on you, and it's in your socks, and it's on the floor.
My socks.
It wasn't that bad, and
My
then it got bad
socks.
real quick.
Socks weren't a 1?
You're the one that broke the machine.
Way to go!
You're trying to clean myself up in the back?
In the back. Okay.
I'm just gonna assume and choose to not know that he's covered in chunks.
Yeah, I mean, if he hasn't said anything, yeah. Are you just leaving it all on the floor right now?
Yeah, kind of mortified. I'm just kind of wander out.
Or you're going to the bathroom. You're gonna want the key.
So, I don't know if you walked around yet, but if you look around in the back, there is a small sink in the break room. And there's some paper towels and cloths and
Is there a
it's where
restroom
like
in
the
break
mops
room?
and stuff in that. No, there's not.
Okay.
But there is like a mop in there too. So you can try and clean yourself up a little bit. It's definitely blood though. The more that you try and clean it up, it's definitely blood.
It's a bad way to start the shift.
Yeah.
Hey, you rolled it.
You said 7 to 5 is the shift?
Yeah.
Oh, God, you got 10 more hours of this.
Wait, this is my car. Do I have a change of clothes in my car?
You probably have some clothes out there, yeah.
You're so fortunate. Do we have a uniform?
No, there's not that you were given. You were just told to show up in clean clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and grab my spare clothes.
So you're gonna go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go outside. As soon as he opens up the door, you can hear the pop music blaring from the pumps.
Okay.
While you're finishing up the hot dogs, you look over and you just see like a small pool of blood spreading from the slushy machine.
Do I know it's blood?
Like out
Do I
towards.
just assume it's red
It
slushy?
just looks like red slushy. I mean, if you look closer, you can tell it's kind of viscous. And it's got chunks in it. But
I just... Well, that one's on him.
And as the door shuts, the pop music cuts off. You don't hear it anymore.
I ignore the slush. I'm going to go look at my to-do list over by the counter and see what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. So you go over and you look at your to-do list.
Yep.
You are a clerk, right?
Yeah, stock clerk.
Yep. So checking and cleaning the bathroom, sweeping and mopping of blood and viscera is definitely on your list.
Well, it says the doormat and floors.
Restocking shelves, checking a few in the humidor.
I'm going to choose to ignore that one.
I'm
going to let him fix his own problem. And
incoming shipments, which you haven't seen anything like that yet.
Which is perfect. I won't have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. It's important to do before you sweep the floors. Dusting. You don't want to dust after. You're just putting the dust back on the floor.
True.
So I'm gonna start dusting.
You're gonna start dusting,
and then you know what I mean. There's not new product out there yet, and I'll dust it first. Then I'm gonna restock them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I'll do the sweeping stuff before ending shift.
So as you go back to the break room,
smarter, not harder.
You go back to the break room to get the dust and everything like that.
Of course. Oh no, I want to get the duster.
The duster.
The dust is already here.
As soon as you get back to the break room, you start to hear the hey Taylor, come here, Taylor, come here, Taylor.
And there's no world where this is a good move.
And you're changing out at your car, or are you bringing it inside? You look around. There's no lights out there. You don't see any cars coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change
it's
the car.
dark everywhere,
Yeah, I'm
all
just gonna
around
change
you.
the car.
It's a
I'm
desert.
disgusted.
The more you're out there, you kind of adjust to the darkness a little bit, and it is kind of like a starry night. There doesn't seem to be a lot of clouds in the sky.
It's 7 o'clock.
It's starting to get dark. It's dark. It's dark right now.
Like, we don't have any kind of like pump lights.
There are pump lights out there, but past that, it gets dark, like really dark, and these are not very bright lights.
So he's got some light for where he is, but he doesn't see anyone else like incoming.
Not incoming. Which parking space would you guys say you're in? Starting with 1 next to the handicap.
So we're right by the door, you said?
Yeah, the door is that big open area. So 1, the first parking spot would be right here.
Or inconsiderate. Like considerate parking or inconsiderate parking? What kind of employees are we?
Well, when you say inconsiderate, right? I would have argued when we were pulling up that this was the most considerate because it was farthest from the entrance.
So yeah, that's what I mean. Inconsiderate, considerate.
Okay, considerate is what I would have pushed for.
And because you had to,
use the bathroom.
Where are you at?
So
we're the
right
farthest from the.
You're right here.
One. We're right in front of 8.
Okay, so you're right in front of 8.
Yeah.
All right. So once you get out of the car,
just change in the restroom. The door's open anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm not cleaning the bathrooms.
Yeah.
So
you should.
Once you're changed,
you
do hear a noise. You hear something slam out by the dumpsters. Which there's not a lot of light out there, but there is some spillover from the pumps. But you do hear a noise over by the dumpsters.
A lot of spillover in this gas station.
And your noise is just somebody talking to you. Hey, Taylor.
So mine's just kind of like a banging.
Yeah, you heard something like somebody closed a dumpster or somebody like opened a dumpster. You definitely heard like a slam over there.
I didn't even roll a dice for the crazy shit happened to me.
Huh?
I didn't even roll a dice for this.
Probably just a javelina.
Jeez. Do I feel okay? I check my
feel
pulse.
Okay? Yeah, you feel fine.
Feel my forehead.
Yeah, you feel fine.
I'm all right.
Yeah, you feel fine.
I'm gonna choose to ignore this and just look for the duster.
Okay, one of you roll me that D30 out there.
Fine.
I rolled it last
we'll
time.
alternate. We'll alternate. That way I don't have to stare you down every time. It's, hey, yeah. That is a natural 2.
A 2?
Yep. So the other end of the spectrum?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what are you doing?
Changing?
No, you changed.
Oh.
And you heard the noise.
Yeah, I'm going back in.
You're going back inside?
You're going to check out the dumpster?
No, that's a whole lot of not my problem.
Your to-do list doesn't say take
you-
out the trash or check on the dumpster
Are
noises?
you dusting
Nope.
it, or are you in the break room still?
Did I find the duster?
There is a duster if you're
It
looking
wasn't
around.
difficult to find. I got it.
You had to look around for a little bit because you don't know where anything is here. but you
already
found a
broken
supply
one of
Well,
my
it
box.
took him a
goals.
little bit to change clothes probably and stuff.
I've already
Okay.
broken one of my goals.
Broken?
You know,
Great.
spend the whole shift behind the register.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as you're walking
Yeah,
in,
I'm gonna dust as soon as I can.
as you're walking
Nothing out of the
into the
register is my
store,
responsibility.
Jake and Taylor, you're ignoring the voice.
I will continue to ignore the voices for as long as I can.
So
What are
you're
you even,
ignoring the
what
voice.
are you even asking me?
So you walk out to the you walk out of the break room and you walk into the
It's
store.
like 7:15. I'm not
and
looking
both
for
of you
voices.
see a gentleman who is standing at the register, just
At
kind
the
of like
register?
yeah, he's standing at the register.
What does this gentleman look like?
He is he's probably about 5.5 feet tall.
Okay.
He is wearing like a nice pair of slacks and like a button-up shirt and a vest. But no like overcoat. And he does have a hat, but he's not wearing it. It's in his hand.
Okay. Seeing this, I'm coming out. Did I hear the jinga jinga jinga?
No.
He didn't hear the like pop music.
No.
That's the
The most
That
concerning part.
will absolutely that's disconcerting, and that'll hit me after a second. My immediate second is, oh dang, Jake's changing. Obviously, he didn't even notice this customer come in. He's probably been waiting since I went. The timing's off, right? I'm gonna. Oh, just a minute. I'll be right there. Sorry, sir. And I'm gonna try to like get pep to my step. With duster in hand and everything. I'm gonna try to get behind the register to like.
Okay, and
bring
you
this
see
guy up.
Jake now too, because as you come out, you can see over Jake's like just
Yeah.
walking in the door because you hear the jingle
Right.
jingle when Jake walks in.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there's a slight pop music.
I got him, Taylor.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna.
But there was a spill over by the slot sheet.
Oh. Yeah. I'll put a sign up there for you, and then I'll grab a sign.
Are you gonna go back in the break room?
You go back in the break.
Okay. Hey Taylor.
No.
Taylor.
No. You just hear me in the break room. No.
You don't hear anything other than him yelling no.
No. No.
Hey, Taylor.
No.
Welcome to Stop and Go. Or Stop and Gas. How may I help you?
Yeah. How's it going? Is that guy okay?
No. No.
First day on the shift. First shift jitters.
Yep, there's the sign.
He'll be all right.
I looked around a little bit, but I didn't see anything. Do you guys have any body bags?
Body bags.
I come out with the sign and I walk over to the spill to put out like the wet floor sign.
Let me check the bag.
Okay.
Oh, there's a move for that, by the way.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
you're
there's a
doing?
move for that. Yeah.
It literally called check in the back.
So that's a sharp roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a
Might
chance you
just-
actually find this based off.
So give me a sharp roll. Would you have a -1, right? You want to use any abilities on there? Because Jake does have a unique ability called let's see here, let's get to it. Like I give a crap.
Yep.
He has 2 uses of this ability that allow him to roll an extra die. And
Yeah.
he's not very good at sharp rolls. I'm not telling you have to use it, but it's
I
up
might
to
as
you.
well. I might as well give a
Okay.
crap.
Okay, you want to give
How
it
many
a crap?
craps you have to give?
Now he only has 1 more crap to give. All right, so we're removing your lowest roll, which is a 1,
Yep.
which gives you a 5.
Oh, so you still drop the
Minus
lowest.
1.
It's not all 3 added together.
No, he just
okay,
takes the
okay.
highest. So
Minus 1.
you definitely do not find any body bag in the back.
Weird.
Right?
Strangely enough, you can't find anything. Yeah.
Is Taylor still in the back?
No,
are you?
no, I put the
Oh, you
sign
went
up
back.
front.
Okay,
Number-
yeah,
yep.
you put the sign in.
Yep. Oh, actually, for check the back though, 6 or less, you find something that isn't a good thing.
Ooh.
True. You find a tarp.
It's not a good thing.
I'll come out with the tarp and be like, I couldn't find any body bags, but this is kind of the closest we've got. I don't know if this will help.
What is that a tarp?
Yeah.
Wait, is he looking for body bags?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that tarp, it's like a do-it-yourself, any size kind of body bag.
Oh, man, it's just not the same.
I know.
Oh,
All right, never mind.
But we do also have some string. Just wrap it up.
What is that supposed to do?
Wrap up the tarp and then just string it off.
yeah, it's like an any size custom fit.
Yeah.
I really just wanted like a tarp or a slushie.
No,
It
this
looks
is
like
a tarp.
your slushy
It's
machine.
right here.
I mean, a body bag or a slushie. And it
Oh,
looks like your slushy machine's broken. All right.
Well,
Y'all have a good evening.
anything else though?
Nope. He turns around. He walks over and opens the door. There's a jingle, pop music. Pop up, two up. Everybody pop. And it closes.
Does he hop in a vehicle?
Not that you can see. No, you just see him walking out towards the pumps.
Okay. I'm going to watch him.
Okay. You watch him as he walks, and after he gets past the pumps, it starts to get really, really dark, and you can't really tell if you can still see him or not. There's just shadow, and yeah.
Where do you think he went? Maybe he's got a bike out there.
Find another store?
Is there maybe there's another store like past here. We didn't go, past the store.
Right?
We should check it out sometime. Yeah, so I put the sign out there for you. You probably saw. I'm gonna start dusting. We are getting paid salary, I guess, but we're getting paid. So let me know if you need anything, champ.
I'm gonna go back to cleaning up that food bar.
Okay. So you go back to cleaning up after a little while of just generally dusting and everything like that and cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel what feels like a low grade earthquake. Things start to shake. Like it's decent earthquake. Nothing falls off the shelves. Everything kind of just shifts around a little bit. But it felt like something that was coming towards, not like you could feel like a low rumble off in the distance. And then it kind of got stronger until it got to you.
I didn't roll for tremors, Richard. I rolled for man in clothing with vest.
I'm just
as far as I'm aware, maybe vest man was just always going to happen. I didn't roll tremors. I don't know the game.
Who knows? Who knows?
All right. I get real low when the tremors start.
Okay.
I just center my gravity and whoa.
And then they pass. But you do notice that a couple of the lights out in the pump have dimmed. The ones that are closer to like the propane cage area.
Where's the propane cage?
Yeah, it's to the right when you go out the door.
Crap.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Keep it away from the pumps.
Yeah.
That's the sign.
It's over there.
Is it 15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way over there.
Okay. So I haven't made it to that side of the building yet.
No, you haven't made it to that side of the
Okay.
building. You guys haven't really explored the outside yet, just the inside.
Yeah. Does that happen? Do you know? Like, what the heck? We don't get earthquakes around here. In Arizona? Right?
I don't think so.
Somebody roll me a D30.
Your turn. Jake's going to roll a D30, and he has gotten a 23.
Going high again.
Cousin of the 28.
So as you guys are doing this, a guy comes running in.
Am I done dusting yet, Richard?
Yeah, you're done dusting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I need to know when I'm done
Yeah, you're
dusting.
done dusting.
Cool.
And
Cool,
then
cool,
you brace
cool,
for
cool.
impact, and then you kind of guys are doing it. A guy comes in, and he like busts through the door like super fast.
Is it the same guy?
No, this guy is wearing like a shirt. He's got like overalls on.
Okay.
And he is like dancing around.
What?
And he's all like, I really gotta use the bathroom, you guys.
Oh, it's just right
I
outside.
gotta use the bathroom. It's locked.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I just went out there. It's locked.
Wait, the mints?
Yeah.
It can't be.
What do you mean?
Oh, crap. Hold on. Sorry. Jake must have locked it. I grabbed the key for him, and I handed it to him.
Okay. You did hear him come in. Like there was a jingle, there was a pop music and everything like that. Yeah. So you give him the keys?
Mhm.
Okay. So he grabs the keys and he's like runs straight out. Music comes back on. You see him run down the glass over to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry. How'd you get the door to work?
It might have been the earthquake fixed it.
Oh, it wasn't you? So
No,
the earthquake locked the door?
I didn't even go to the bathroom. I changed out of the car.
Oh. You think the customers saw you? Okay. But you
Probably
didn't
not.
see
I
him?
didn't get a tip.
Okay. I mean, says a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we hear everything in that bathroom, though. Jake knows this.
Yeah, well, you'll hear it when it flushes for sure.
Okay. Do we hear him go in?
Huh? Oh, you heard the door open and you heard a door
No
shut.
trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't hear anything else, though.
Wait a second. If we can hear what's in the bathroom, does that mean...
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, hey, Jake, this is going to be a weird question. You haven't been in the break room yet, have you?
Just real short, right?
Yeah, just very
Yeah.
shortly, yeah.
Did you hear the sushi talking to you?
Who keeps sushi in the break room? Shouldn't sushi be in the stock room?
Yeah, but there's... never mind. You know what? This is a stupid question.
This is a stupid question, but the icy stuff look like viscera to you?
You go over and look at it.
No, this is awesome.
You guys have been here for a while. Nobody's cleaned it up, right?
The sign there. No, this is his job.
So
I'm pretty sure it's your job.
you guys have been here for a while now, and it when he mentions it, you do notice that there is an odor because that stuff is not frozen anymore.
Yeah.
And
Are the chunks gone?
It's still
haven't
there.
Does it
In
smell
fact,
fishy?
are you going over to look at it?
No. I'm really hoping if I ignore it enough and keep saying that it's his problem, he'll actually take care of it.
You can
since he
smell
made the problem.
You can start to smell something. It smells like rotting.
Do we have like vomit powder?
Maybe in the break room. I don't know. You gotta check in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some vomit powder.
Okay. You go in the break room. There is a little tub, right? Of the, like, it's kind of like the crystallized stuff. Yeah.
Kitty litter.
Yeah. Essentially kitty litter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sprinkle that on it.
Okay. So you walk up to it and you go to sprinkle some of it on there. It's, like I said, defrosted now completely. It does look like there are some larger chunks missing. And when you go and try and like spread it around, you can see like a bit of like a snail trail.
Okay.
Like out of the blood and kind of like around the corner back behind the machine. But generally speaking, it's still gross. And you sprinkle the stuff all over it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the register.
And the sign is still there.
Yep.
So you go back over to the register and
That'll
yeah,
take care of it.
it'll take care of it on itself.
Day shift. You got
Day
this.
shift problem. Sticky note.
Sorry, couldn't get to it.
Do you want to do anything else? You have some tasks I know to do. I know you have some too.
Yeah.
Did I ever actually finish cleaning that station?
Give me a roll and I'll tell you how well you did.
I didn't ask if I did good. I just asked if it was No,
this is going to be
There's no training
for this task. Give me a cool roll.
You got this.
6.
A 6 flat.
Yeah.
You finished.
It doesn't say well. It just says
But
clear it off.
It's cleared off.
Under the
but
floor.
You're not sure if it's actually dirtier now than it was before you started.
Not my job.
And taking into account the blood all over the floor.
This is the first time I've ever worked with Jake. I know we're friends.
This is the first time you've been at the same shift with him usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now
Does this bring you back?
It
Yeah.
starts to make a lot more sense.
Starts to make a lot more sense now.
Does this bring you back to days before?
And to anyone listening, not only are Jake and I friends in real life, we have also worked together in real life. While he's doing that, I'm gonna check and fill the humidor.
Okay. You can't find it.
I'm kind of like checking out his work, and I'm disappointed, but I'm not going to say anything because, like I said, not my job. And hopefully management will know that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the humidor? I was just to check it, I guess, and it doesn't say find the humidor, but it's less. I'm assuming we have one, right?
Do we?
It's someone told me to do it. Big people in charge want me to check and fill this thing, but
You could have sworn that you saw one when you first got here,
okay.
but it's not where you remember it being. It's not
Probably done
there.
that sooner, huh?
Do you think that guy took it?
The whole humidor?
I mean, I don't. Did you take it?
Where would I put a humidor? Wait, is this like a walk-in humidor?
No, it wasn't like a walk-in, but it was like pretty big. Like it was,
Oh, like one of the stand-up cabinets?
yeah, like a stand-up cabinet. Yeah.
Is there like a dust print where it was?
No, there isn't.
Nothing.
No, where you thought you saw it, it's just not there.
A bloody slime trail?
Look, I don't know, man.
Roll me that D30, Jake.
Wait, is Jake specifically?
Yeah.
Oh. Aha!
While you're
We've
looking
skipped
for a
the order.
humidor.
That's a walk.
24.
You can't roll lower.
Okay.
Cursed with high rolls.
Oh, gosh.
You see while you guys are talking, a car pulls up.
Okay.
Their lights are still on. They're parked in like the one right by the front door.
I'm going to start stocking cigarettes.
Okay. You start stocking the cigarettes.
Yep.
You see a
Make eye contact with him and then start doing something.
Okay.
Turn my back on the counter and start stocking cigarettes.
Okay.
So, but he's behind the counter.
Yeah, he's behind the
So
counter.
okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna keep looking for the humidor because he's. I assume he's got him.
Give me a sharp to restock and give me a sharp to find the humidor.
Rich, we've only got so many dice. That's so good.
That is excellent.
9.
Yeah, you definitely
You definitely needed it.
you stock the crap out of those cigarettes right now. You're good.
Sweet.
With
Yeah.
a 9?
With a
Yeah.
9, yeah, he does. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. there's no complications yet.
Wait, yet.
Okay. All right. And I'm also sharp, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm not super sharp. I'm 0 on this, but I got a dirty 8.
A dirty 8.
Yes.
So
Sorry, natural 8, I guess, technically.
So you find a humidor.
Hey!
It's not the
humidor.
one that you thought before, though. It looks different. It's also smaller.
Oh, I'm probably just seeing things.
Yeah, this one is on the counter next to the slushy machine, and it's like a cube style.
Wait, Richard, what happens to my forward? When do I use that forward from earlier?
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
how does that mechanic work?
Yeah, so that forward was from just your conspiracy theory roll,
Yep.
right? So that would probably be applied for like a weird roll that I'm going to give you for
Okay.
like to figure out like an odd situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not applied next
Yeah,
roll.
yeah,
It's
next
just
roll, you can
whenever
use it,
that
yeah.
comes up. Okay.
So yeah, you find a humidor. It's not a
Mhm.
standing one. It's a smaller one, but it is next to the slushy machine.
Oh, okay. They meant I swore I saw. I guess I didn't. Well, here we go. And do I know how to refill it?
Yeah, you know how to refill it.
Nah, good thing I know how to fill these.
You're gonna have to get some stuff from dry storage though.
Nothing's ever where I want it though.
Yeah.
Stay right here, you. And I head to dry storage.
Okay. So as soon as you walk into dry storage, hey Taylor,
No.
just come back here and just take one little bite, just a tiny bite. And
Wait, they want me to eat them?
you see a woman walking in.
Mm.
She gets out of her car and she comes up to the register, and she has a scratcher that she wants to cash out.
What time is it?
What time is it right now?
Yeah.
It is, I would say it's probably, if you look at the clock says it's like 11:30.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
this
can still
shift's
cash
going
them.
quick.
So
Yeah.
I can still cash them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can cash out for like, what, 12 or something? Or 2?
I think it's 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to break the law.
So she's like, hey, I bought this ticket last week and it's a winner.
Oh, nice. Let's see what you got here.
She hands it to you. Do you look for a lotto machine, or are you just gonna like read the scratcher?
I'll look for the lotto machine.
You look for a lotto machine. So you look around and you see one over there, one of the ones with the scanner on it and stuff like that.
Nice.
And this actually, it's interesting because this lotto ticket isn't like in Arizona, like it's not a state lottery.
Mhm.
It actually is themed for your station.
Oh,
Like
nice.
it says stop and gas lotto.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've
When
got
you
our
try and
lotto.
scan it on the Arizona machine, it just errors out.
Hmm.
It just goes.
How much did she win?
So okay, so you look at the card and you're looking at it, and it's a very confusing scratching card. Like it looks like it's
like all scratching cards.
it looks like it is the aisles of the gas station, like like product aisles and stuff like that, and you're like
Mhm.
matching products, and it actually looks a lot like the layout of your store.
Themed lotto.
Yeah, and the payout is actually a large slushy and a hot dog like meal combo.
Hmm.
That's not money at all.
Something to let her know. Unfortunately, we're out of the slushies right now.
Okay.
Um,
She's like, oh, she's visibly disappointed, but she's like,
I could substitute it for
okay.
maybe one of our fountain drinks. Do we have fountain drinks?
Yeah, you have fountain drinks.
So, how about a fountain drink?
Yeah, she'll take a fountain drink. She's like, yeah, that works.
Been a couple hours. The hot dog should be ready too.
Okay, so grab her a hot dog and a fountain drink.
Okay. So you go and get her a hot dog and a fountain drink and you bring it over to her. She seems pretty content with this. So she, gives you the ticket. You don't really know what to do with it. So I guess you
slide
put
it
it
in the bottom of the register.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So she goes, thanks and have a good evening. And she
You
goes to
too.
like leave.
Have a great day.
Yep. So she's walking back out to her car. I'm presuming that you are coming out of the.
No.
Oh, you're staying in?
I'm look. All right. As soon as they say just one bite, my mind is changing. It's narrative, and the only way to get rid of this is to just it's been hours of this constant daunting by my own brain and these weird government chemicals. So I say, okay, what the heck? I'm gonna walk over into the cold storage. I'm gonna look for this talking sushi and confront it.
So you walk into cold storage.
This does count though, right? As I sold a patron something that they didn't want.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I will 100% give you that. Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
So before we round out what you are going to do in cold storage, you see her walk out. You hear the blaring pop music, the jingle jangle of the things, and you're just kind of watching her get into her car. She's fumbling with her car keys. You hear a door slam open, right? Which sounds like when he was stuck in the bathroom. And
bathroom dude.
Yeah, it's been a couple of hours.
Did he not flush?
You didn't hear a flush. And you see her fumbling with her keys, and all of a sudden you see something moving fast from that side of the station, like from the windows, and you see a large dark object jump on top of the car. And from the light that you can see coming in from outside, it appears to be a large, just for better lack of a term, wolfman. Large hairy beast jumps off the car on top of her. You can't hear her scream, but you can see panic, and it basically drags her around the side of the gas station and out of sight.
Sound isolation's really good. She's dying to the sound of Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yes.
I don't see this though. So good luck with this information, Jake.
And you walk into cold storage.
Oh, cut to me.
As a innocent looking, basically plastic container of sushi.
It's innocent looking.
Is just sitting on the counter.
Is it just one?
And it says no, it's a couple pieces of sushi.
No, I mean, but how many like containers is this?
So it's
do
a box.
Do I need to restock these?
It's a box that is open, and you can see a sushi on the top of it, but you can't see what's underneath it. But you see one on the top.
Okay.
Visible.
I look at the sushi. Hey,
Just one bite.
what?
Just one taste.
What are you?
A California roll.
Delicious.
No, I mean like you got like avocado, of course, but like, are you like imitation crab?
Delicious.
Delicious isn't an ingredient here at the
Eat
gas
me.
station. Whoa, that was I gotta look. I've never talked to sushi before, and I know
Delicious.
sure.
Taylor's hungry.
Am I supposed? How do you know my name? First off, second off, am I supposed to stalk you?
Taylor.
And do you stop talking if I do stalk you?
Hungry.
You're not answering my question at all.
Eat
So
me.
Richard,
Just one
not sushi,
bite.
Richard. When I was out there, did I see anywhere the sushi should go?
No.
So I don't need to stalk the sushi.
Nah, you never
You
saw a
don't need
place
to
where it would
stalk the
go.
sushi, but the sushi seems to be stalking you.
I
Me.
how many of them? Is it just one piece talking to me?
You have no idea.
Maybe
you
you
can
should
just see
investigate.
Is it like a
you can just see a
cacophony of voices?
container. You only hear one voice.
Okay. I open it up.
Roll me the D30 before you do.
Okay. That is a dirty 11.
An 11.
It's not dirty. I keep saying dirty. It's a natural 11. I just like saying it's dirty.
All right. So as he's opening this container, are you doing anything or are you just watching?
Just like leaning on the
Kind of in
counter.
shock right now. Do we have like one of those service windows?
No.
Oh, so I can't just like lock.
Drive up alcohol.
No, there is no service window. No.
Any kind of security cameras in the office, maybe?
The office is locked.
Does the bathroom key work on it?
You don't have a bathroom key.
Crap!
You gave it away.
You know, I made a face, the video watchers see it. The face I made was because as a GM, I can't believe I didn't clock the fact that the restroom guy never came back. I let that slip away, and I'm so disappointed in myself for not tracking that. There's so many things going on, and I want to track it all, and I'm not. That's it. Rant
Does
over.
my cell phone have service?
No,
Is there a phone in this store?
not that you can see. No.
It would have if you didn't
Not at the
ask.
cash
But since you asked, it no longer has service. Way to go.
Not the cash register. Well, you looked now. Nobody ever looked at their phones yet. You didn't look at your phone earlier
There
to
was
see if
a
it had
split
service.
second, which meant he didn't know the answer until you asked.
I'm gonna lock the door.
You're going to go lock the door?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
not gonna lock.
When you walk up, you can't find a lock. There doesn't appear to be a lock on the door.
Open 24/7.
And there is a sign that
365.
says open 24/7. So when you walk up to the door, you look out, and underneath the stop and go gas station sign, you can see 3 people that are just kind of sitting on like the short wall. There's like a little retaining wall that surrounds it, and they're watching the store. And they all look like your typical Hot Topic goths. And they're just meandering out there, watching the store. Taylor.
Is there what else is in, like? Is there any kind of like
There's some wasabi in there.
well? So like as far
And
as
some
like
ginger.
I need something to wash.
There's
this
a little
down
tiny packet of soy
potentially,
sauce.
right? Like, are there any with like the smoothie makers and stuff? They have like the puree, condensed puree, or stuff like that.
There's a container of slushy mix.
That's right. Okay, so but like, is there anything I could drink?
In cold
here?
storage?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like energy drinks and water and tea and
So I'm gonna pick up a Red Bull.
okay.
Sorry, 0 sugar Red Bull specifically. And I'm gonna crack it open.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a sip. All right. Why not? And I open up this sushi. Does it look delectable? Oh, you said this
It looks
was
good, yeah.
I eat a piece.
You eat a piece.
Does it stop
you
talking to me?
as you eat it, the last thing you hear is just like that. Ah.
The last thing I hear, or the last thing you hear from it.
From it.
Okay, it's different. Jacob's still playing the game.
And now it's silent.
There's so many ways that sentence could go.
And roll me cool.
Cool. Also, I check off a thing for my goal list for drinking an item I was supposed to stock.
Oh, hey.
So check that. Cool. You know, I'm not that cool. So this is a +0. That is a 9, my friend.
That is a 9. So this is interesting. You throw up
That's with a 9?
all over yourself. Jake, what are you thinking right now?
I'm kind of terrified. Don't really want to go outside.
You pick up on that immediately as soon as you throw up. Jake is terrified.
Hold on.
Doesn't want to go outside.
Am I picking up on emotions or direct thoughts?
And you hear his direct thoughts. What do you think about what you've seen so far? Both the goth people and the man wolf.
Trying to, all the random thoughts about what just happened and what was that? Is she okay?
You're getting all of this.
Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna die? Who are those people? What wall are they on?
And you hear something slam against the back wall, like on the other side of the wall from where you
I look at the Red Bull can. It doesn't say like cleaners. Like cleaners. I put it down and I stumble for a second. I try to get back out to the lobby.
Okay. So you come back out. Jake's standing at the front door.
I'm covered in
looking
vomit.
out. Terrified.
Do I hear him coming?
Who? Oh yeah, you can hear him coming, yeah.
Turn around. My first thought, what happened to you? And then, what happened to you?
Wait, do I hear it?
Yes,
I hear it in my brain before you say it out loud. I look.
Is he okay? Are you okay, man?
Don't eat the sushi.
We have sushi? What
Not
sushi?
more. Just cleaning fluid in the sushi. Was there a wolf out here?
It was a something.
Okay. You should probably go check on that.
Why me?
So you pick up on another thought right now,
Gosh darn it.
which
How long does this last?
is two people that appear to be talking to each other,
Oh, it's going great.
but you hear it as like almost like a hushed tone, wondering how many of you are in the building.
So this isn't the wolf. This is. I look around. Is
Might
like
be
a
the
radio
cops.
playing like indoors, like a
No.
radio play.
Mm-mm.
I my eyes dart around. I look outside and I duck a little bit. Like Jake, get down a little bit. I think someone's watching us.
And when you look outside, you can see the goths out there just kind of on the wall. And one of them kind of stands up and like kind of walks a little bit closer to the building. And as he's walking closer to the building, you hear him say, "Yeah, I think there's only two. This should be easy."
I start to
And then
panic
you hear
a
a
little.
response of, "Well, we should at least be a little careful because there's something else out here too. I saw it go around back."
I'm
And as you hear that, it starts to like, you feel less nauseous
Mhm.
right now, and the dry heaving is stopping. And you only catch the tail end of that bit as it kind of like fades away.
Okay. I look over to you. I don't trust these two. I'm play along. I'm gonna. Oh, goodness gracious.
What to?
Just trust me. I'm gonna open up the door really quick a little bit, looking over at Jake. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, crap! Hold on, really quick, Jake. Are the other 7 in the back? Are they coming out soon? Are they almost done with break? Because we got people. I think we got some more customers coming up soon. Yeah, they're about to be back from break, right?
So you have the door open right now?
I got it cracked a few inches.
Okay,
yeah.
so as soon as you open it up, you hear the jingle. And then you hear the pop music.
Pop music.
And while you're saying all that stuff, you can hear a wolf howl, like very sharply and close. And when that happens, you see there's 3 goths. You see the one that's standing up that was walking towards you. He stopped as soon as the wolf howl happened.
Mhm.
And he like kind of snaps to the left and looks to the left of the station. And then you hear a loud bang, and he looks to the right side of the station.
These goths are vampires, aren't they?
And then he just looks back at you and smiles a little bit.
So wait,
How many teeth are sharp protruding when he
can't
smiles?
see from that far away.
Are you
So-
sure?
so wait,
What's my dark vision?
which direction did the wolf run off to?
To the
Or he's
Right.
over at the dumpsters, right?
no, he went
Or-
towards the ice machine and stuff like that.
Okay, so he went that way.
Yeah.
Do I have any weapons in my car?
Weapons? No.
Um.
Well, I mean, unless you want to count like a tire iron
Wow, I am not prepared for this.
to work at a gas station.
Wait, do you mention that, or I guess really quick, I'm gonna go get some weapons out of this car that I keep in there.
What do you keep in there?
I don't know. I have to roll to find out.
Let's see what you got here.
So I roll 2d6 on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm,
Right?
in the,
Plus
I'm in
sharp.
the middle of the desert.
Because I have a hidden stash in his car.
Yes, you do.
You don't know about this.
All
So
I'm
it's a
picturing
sharp
is-
roll.
Yep. So it's
It's
plus
the
0 for
Ebola's
me.
trunk.
Oh my gosh! Come on, a 6 and a 1. I got a 7.
So you got a 7.
So it's 2. Hold on, choose 2 or 3, but there is a complication.
Yeah, so there's options down there. You're going to choose 2 of those options or 3 of those
Wait a
options
second.
and a complication.
Wait a second.
What?
Can I spend one of my fricks? It says on any dice roll.
I will let you do that if you want to. If you want to give up your last for him or if you want to save it for yourself.
I mean, you should save it for yourself. If you want to use it on mine, I'll roll another dice.
I don't know. What'd you get?
So I get to, so with getting a 7, I get to choose. Basically, I get to. So I'm searching my hidden stash for something the gas station probably doesn't carry. In this case, weapons. And then I have to choose things about it. There are 4 things to choose from, and I get to choose 2 or 3, but there's complication. Basically, either there's enough of the thing I'm looking for, it's complete, or that has plenty of fuel, batteries, souls remaining. Souls. The item isn't broken and works as intended. The item is exactly what you're looking for, or not just similar replacement. The item is easy and safe to retrieve. God, that last one sounds kind of important in this situation too, doesn't it?
Right?
So I at this point I would just I could choose 3 if I were to
Yes, but there's
if
going
I
to be
were
a
to
complication.
roll a 4 on the other dice. No. Well, I'm saying if I were to re-roll, got a 4.
Oh, if you were
Instead
to
of
re-roll,
1, I
yeah,
can
see what you're
choose
saying.
3, no complication.
Yeah, no complications, yeah.
Right now, as is, I'm gonna do 2, no complication.
How lucky do you feel?
Yeah. Do you want to burn your last crap? It's up to you.
Sure.
Okay. Dice gods be. Yeah, it's a 50-50, right?
Yeah,
Use my crap wisely.
I like it.
Crap. That's a 3.
That's a
A
3.
3. So
Well,
close.
So that's a 9, Richard.
So you're still at a 9.
Yeah, okay.
So same result.
So I was gonna choose 2.
Okay.
What
you-
1, the item is easy and safe to retrieve.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Also, the item isn't broken and works as intended.
Okay.
And how many items am I looking for? Just 1?
So you're looking for 1 item. What is the item that you're trying to find?
I keep.
What do you keep in my car?
Gosh, how do I beat Richard? Because there's so many things of this, right? Because complete and everything else, fuel, batteries, whatever. If I'm like, oh, I find my gun, he's gonna be like, it doesn't have any ammo.
Yeah.
I find my silver bladed katana.
You find your silver bladed katana.
Yeah.
And it's easy to retrieve.
Safe to do so.
Okay. It's safe to do so. So you're
Yeah.
choosing those two things, but you want there to be a complication?
No, that would be if I did a third. 3 items.
Okay, so you're just
Those two,
choosing
no
two.
complication.
No complications.
Bingo.
Okay. So, easy to retrieve is an interesting one because this is in the car, which is parked as far away as can be from you right now, outside.
Yes.
Okay. So, here's how this is going to be easy to retrieve. So you still have the door open. You decide that you need to go get this silver-bladed katana that you have in Jake's car,
right?
Which presumably is unlocked.
Yeah.
I've got a spare.
Okay. So the minute you think about this and you're like, yeah, it's in the car, it's far away. That is definitely not easy to retrieve. I'm going to be deaded as soon as I walk out here. But as you are thinking this, you hear a rush of like movement to the right hand side towards the propane and the ice cage.
Yeah.
And you see what Jake saw earlier in a blur of movement come across the parking lot and collide with the pack of goths.
Okay.
A large wolf. And as soon as that happens, you realize that there's a bit of a distraction here and you can make it to the car.
Gotta get my sword.
So you run to the car.
I run to your car.
As you get to the car, give me a sharp roll.
Oh, goodness. I'm
We'll see how sharp the blade
with
is.
0. That's a 4.
That's a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Been there a while.
I was gonna say you get there, you're kind of fumbling around right now trying to get this.
Okay.
And as you're doing this, are you still inside? Did the door shut?
Yes.
Okay, because you hear the vampires say something. You hear like the wolf making snarling noises as it collides with them. And as soon as the door shuts, it's just silent out there. And you just see like movement underneath the sign of fighting. And you can't see where he went. You just saw him run off to the side. You're fumbling, trying to get into the car.
You see the flash of your headlights?
You see off to the right of the side, looks like a small bonfire is happening over in like the corner.
Oh, cool.
So up where the red scratch is, there seems to be like a small bonfire going on over there.
Does he also see it from his vantage point?
And from him? No, he can't see it. You're outside.
Yeah, but he's here, right?
He's inside the store. No, there's like a bunch of advertisements on the windows and stuff like that that are blocking
Of course
that.
there is.
Oh yeah, there's like beer signs, cigarette signs, all that fun stuff.
Explains it.
But over there you can see what looks like a small bonfire. And it does appear that there are a bunch of small figures like around it.
Oh, they're little.
Yeah, they're tiny and they're like dancing around the fire. Seems normal.
So we've got a wolf fighting some goths. Beyond them to the rightish, there is or no, that happened over by or no, it blurred over towards the goths, right?
Yeah, so they're at 16.
And I'm here at the car.
You're here at the car. At 18, you see a small bonfire.
18, there's a bonfire. I'm just looking for my silver bladed katana.
Yeah. So you eventually find it. You have it in your hand right now. And I'm presumably you're running back to the store, or what are you doing?
Blade pointed down.
It was easy to retrieve.
Yeah.
But not easy to come back from retrieve.
Where are you going?
Well, not going towards the bonfire of It's a Small World, like miniatures, like dancing around it.
No.
And I'm not going to go fight the goths with a sword.
You have a sword now.
Yeah, a silver-bladed katana.
To defend
you hear
the
like
interior.
snarling, and you look over and you can see that there is a pitched battle going on here.
Perfect.
It does not
Doesn't
seem
concern me yet.
like any one side is winning, but you do see
goths are holding their own.
Yeah, the goths seem to be holding their own.
Great.
One of them is like clutching his side though, and he looks like he's not doing the best out of the
I'm
three.
gonna take advantage of this moment and try to get back inside so I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody roll me a d30.
Somebody. I think I rolled. Wait, who rolled the last one? I've actually lost track. It was me. It's your turn. You got this. 22. Wait,
didn't we already do 22?
No, it was a 23 that you rolled.
Oh,
you still have not rolled less than a 20.
So you hear As you're running back to the
Why
gas
did I
I'm
lose
station,
sorry.
you hear like a loud ka-chunk off somewhere in the darkness.
Like a gun or
No, like it doesn't sound like a gun. It sounds like maybe a small explosion somewhere.
like a bullet being
A
fired?
ka-chunk. A ka-chunk.
A mortar.
Right? Yeah, we're just waiting on the secondary chunk of the gas station. Just
Well, what you do notice now is that systematically
Mhm.
the lights on the gas station start to go out.
the pumps or in the station.
So the pumps are the
Okay.
first ones to go out.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
the pump lights blink out.
Okay, so light pole, all that stuff that exploded, possibly.
Transformer.
Yeah, transformer.
Yeah. And when you look around, you hear that. You see the pump lights go out, but it doesn't appear that there are any power lines connected to this gas station. You see no power poles.
Of
You
course I don't see it. It's
no
dark.
power lines. Nothing.
You just told me I don't know dark vision.
And you can't remember seeing them either.
Okay.
But the lights and the pumps went out. So now all there is the light of the sign and the lights on the outside of the store and the lights on the inside of the store.
I'm gonna try to get inside the store, Richard.
Okay. So you run to go inside of the store. As soon as you see him coming towards you, the lights in the store go out. There doesn't appear to be any power in the store. There is the light on the sign. There's lights on the walkway outside of the store now. But the lights inside the store and the pump lights are out. And you make it to the front door.
Cool. I open it.
So you open the door.
It's never locked, Richard.
There is a jingle. You do realize that when the lights went out, the pop music stopped.
Oh.
You don't hear that
Silver
anymore.
lining.
So now
Yeah.
all you hear is the fighting.
Blood curdling screams.
And you open the door, and as
Yeah.
soon as you open that door, you see him come in. He opens the door. You don't hear the pop music anymore. You're still inside in the dark.
Yeah.
So you go to move in, and you notice that it is eerily quiet now. Like this fighting seems to have stopped.
Okay.
Like you don't hear anything.
Have it closed the door behind me yet? Or is it
Have
just
you?
opening it? Well, I'm trying to figure out if the sound is gone because I'm inside.
You haven't closed it yet.
Okay,
no.
it's just
You're
if I
standing
notice
in the
it's getting
door right
real
now.
quiet, I'm assuming one side just won. I would like to step inside and close the door.
You step
as quickly as
inside
possible.
and you close the door. So now you're just standing in the dark.
It occurs to me that I may not finish my to-do list tonight in this moment.
So you are standing in the dark.
In the dark, I pull out my phone and I turn on the light.
And you turn on the light.
Yep.
So it is eerily quiet in here now. Neither one of you, are you saying anything or are you just listening? What are you doing?
Listening.
So you're kind of looking around with your flashlight.
Yeah.
And it looks weird in here. Like, you know how things are in the dark after you've like,
Totally.
it's just unfamiliar looking in here. You can hear like squelching noises.
What do those sound like?
Like
Someone stepping in the slushy mix? I look over the slushy mix.
You can turn on the light on my phone.
it's still in there. You turn on the light on your phone.
Kind of look around. Do I notice the coffee machine?
A coffee machine? Yeah.
Because I'm also realizing that there's a red mark on my to-do list. So I'm gonna go check out this coffee machine.
Why does your to-do list have a bulleted point?
I don't know, but I feel like this might be the time
And
to
you
do
just
this.
noticed it?
So you go over. There is some coffee in there. But it is only about like an inch and a half or so.
I'm gonna throw it out.
You're gonna throw it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take that to the sink in the back room.
Isn't there a pile of cat litter?
You just want to pour it on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that. So as you're walking over with
It's
the coffee,
dark. Nobody's
to
gonna
the-
notice.
to the floor.
Just assume I'm not gonna. I'm literally watching you with the flashlight.
As you're doing that, you notice all the lights outside like flicker for a second and then go out. And it is now pitch black everywhere. All you have is the lights on your phone. And you're following him with the light. He's walking over. He's got his light out. He's got the coffee. And you're following him with the light so that you can see him. And as he starts pouring it, you're watching him pour it out. You hear ding, ling, ling from the door opening.
Be right with you.
At this point, I turn off my flashlight so that he's the only light source in the store, and I just hold. I put the phone in pocket. And I hold the sword with both hands, and I just hold it in front of me.
And you say, "Be right with you."
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you say that, you're pouring out the stuff. You hear that weird squelching sound still. And you feel, you don't hear, but you feel like somebody is coming close to you. Very close to you.
I'm gonna turn around with my flashlight.
With your flashlight?
Yes, with my phone.
So you turn around with your flashlight in an instant, and it seems like for a second you're gonna see something. But as soon as you think you see something, there's nothing. And you just see Taylor on the other side of the store, holding a sword. Doing what? Just standing there?
100%. I'm trying not to breathe. I'm practicing the quietest breathing I possibly can. And I'm just in a defensive stance.
In a defensive stance.
Turtled up, pointy bit, out a little bit.
And then I need you to make me a tough roll.
Great.
Are you biting something?
Seven.
A 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you have positives in?
Weird and charm.
Good enough. Good. Those will come up at some point.
I'm a cashier. I have to be charming.
You're not wrong.
On that tough roll, you feel yourself get lifted off the ground. And then you feel like a sharp pain like on your back because somebody is grabbing you by the back of the neck. And you see a light of a phone go kind of slightly up.
This is on a 7. You could roll lower.
And then comes flying towards you.
The whole guy or the phone?
Yes. And Jake comes flying across the gas
Defensive
station.
Oh god, no!
You put out your sword?
I don't know. It's him.
I'm the only other light.
Why would you be flying towards me? I'm panicking.
Jake,
I told you I was
I'm
holding
gonna
the
need
sword
you
in
to
front of
make me a secret fate of all life roll. Here. This is not a good roll. You really should have saved that crap.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't give any.
Oh my. So that was unfortunately a 3 total.
Oh no.
So the last thing that you see, Jake.
Wait. Oh, well, that wouldn't help him, would it? Nope,
Is
never mind.
Taylor
Well lit.
standing, holding out a very large sword that you're not sure you've ever seen before.
But it's been there the whole time.
And your last thought is, where'd you get a sword? As Jake collides with you and the sword pierces straight through his chest.
I mean, that's a high damaging sword. How many hit points does he lose on this one?
And
Just one?
Jake is unfortunately probably not going to make the next shift.
Does he stop with enough momentum that I don't fly backwards?
Oh yeah, you don't. You basically just kind of harumph into him. He hits you. You are pushed back against the actual countertop.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah. And
Ow, dude! What the heck? Get
Jake
off!
is just on you now. The sword is.
Wait, am I completely dead, or can I
In
take a
him.
lunch break?
You are. You are taking what we refer to as the eternal lunch break. That's Jake's final word. I'm going on lunch break.
I think I'm clocking out for good, man.
Let go, man. Let go of my sword. It's dark, right?
Oh, it's dark.
Get off, man. I'd lean it forward.
And he
Let go.
slumps off onto the floor.
Jeez, man.
Refill the coffee.
Is the light just on the ground now?
Yeah, the light is just on the ground.
I turned it on mine on, and I pointed at him.
So you see Jake in a pool of blood just on the ground in front of you.
Dude, you got slushy on. Oh.
And out of the corner of your eye, you see movement.
I point up at the corner of the movement.
And you see the goth vampire. This is just the woman.
Uh-huh.
She's the only one that you see.
She's a vampire!
And she's standing there. And she
crap.
grins.
I'm screwed.
And you can see her teeth.
Oh, good. What nice teeth you have.
And she lunges for you.
Defensive stance.
Are you just going to stand there? Or are you going to do something?
I stand there defensively.
So wait, if I were to have used hostile work environment, could I have acted under pressure to try to move the sword while I was flying at it?
No.
It says acting under pressure.
If you were closer than like a total of 3, I was gonna try to lend a hand.
So you're just standing there?
Seems like a hostile work environment.
If she gets close enough, I'll try to lunge.
Oh, she's
into
coming
her.
directly.
Yeah. Then when
at
she
you.
gets close, I just like I coil back my arms and I spring up towards her as soon as she gets close. Right.
Okay. So you're giving her a false sense of security, and then you're going to attack. All right, do the stupid thing.
I'm gonna do a stupid thing. All right, here goes. That's a 10.
Oh my!
Plus, I had tough to that, right? That's a 13, my friend.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So
does it bring Jake back to life?
No. So you do the stupid thing. You how do you do this?
I just told you.
Well, so just stabbing her isn't going to do much, but this is enough to actually like kill a target here.
We've proven. I mean, Jake has how many health marks? 5. This does at least 5 damage.
Well, you're probably gonna have to take her head.
So what I do is I coil it back, and I go to lunge forward, and when I do, I slip a little bit in Jake's blood, and I come up at an angle instead,
and accidentally
decapitate
slice
her
and cut her head off.
Yes.
So as you do this, you slip a little bit. The blade slides through. She has a look of like she at first thinks you're slipping, and she's all like arrogant. She's like, "Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Stupid man."
Yeah.
And then
She's right.
shock as she realizes that her head has been dislodged from the rest of her body.
Whoops.
And for a moment, she just cannot believe that that's how she ends. And you can just kind of see her sitting there, and like she's just standing. It's such a clean cut.
Yeah.
That her head just kind of starts to slump a little bit before she just turns to ash onto the ground.
The whole body?
And dissipates the entire body.
Crap.
Just ash, neatly falling all over Jake's blood and making it easier for the next shift to clean up.
It's like cat litter.
Just like the cat litter. Just like the cat litter.
So she doesn't like accidentally bite Jake and turn him into a vampire.
No.
Okay. Dang it.
No.
Wait a second. Would any boons help if I had spent some of my paycheck?
Oh, you don't have those paychecks
yet.
You don't get paychecks until the end of the shift.
What about with the background? I have the drug dealer background, where I have a chance to get a paycheck.
Well, yeah, but you still wouldn't have it yet. So no. You're just dead, Jake.
No. There's got to be a way.
If I can find a way, I will.
The sushi.
I can't stop killing today.
Give me one final roll of that D30.
All right. What a
Your
statement.
coworker comes back to
The
life.
manager. Oh my god, that might be one of them. That's a natural one.
A natural one.
I can't roll higher than a 10. Can you believe my dice, Jake? Yes, numbers less than 20 exist.
Rolling low on the 30s, but high on the 6s. Opposite.
Balance. That's all I think it should be. What? Is a 1 bring your coworker back to life?
No. But a 1 is actually kind of helpful for you in this situation.
Get a new coworker.
Hey, I'm Jack. I'm here for the night shift.
You hear the door slam open and you see a flashlight.
Slam open.
And there is a guy who is standing there
Maintenance.
in the front door. He is wearing a jeans. He's wearing a flannel shirt, long sleeve. He is carrying a double-barreled shotgun.
It is maintenance.
And it does have a flashlight on the front of it.
Cool.
As soon as he lights up the room, you look over at him and you see the flashlight isn't on him, but it's to your side. And you see the other goth, the one that was slightly wounded.
Yeah.
He is standing there and he was approaching you
Mm-hmm.
as you were looking at Jake's body. This guy runs in and he yells from across the room, "I told you they wouldn't stop. Now it's too late."
What? You said what? I don't. Who are you?
He runs in. He shoots this vampire, like just with the double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
And the vampire goes flying across the room.
Nice.
He walks up to the front door and he writes on it. Like he grabs, like he's covered in like some kind of substance all over his
Sure.
body.
Yeah. Syrup.
He rubs some off on his hands and starts rubbing in, like writing something on the door.
Okay. Like a ward.
And he says, "I've got this place. I'm going to secure it. You get out of here."
That's the
Run.
only. That's the only way. Wait. Well, do you know CPR, my friend?
And he looks down at the guy and he says, "That's too late. It's too late for him, but it's not too late for you. Run, boy."
Oh, okay. Well, can I go?
So you run out.
I'll be back with help.
You'll be back for help. You run out and you start to run away from the station. And as you start
go
to
to the
run
car.
away from the station, you go to the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a
Endless
spare
desert?
key?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get in the car, and as you're pulling away, you can hear like shouting. You can hear him
Jake's
yelling.
like, wait for me.
No, you hear him yelling.
Okay.
And you hear and you see muzzle flashes of more gunshots coming from inside of the gas station and yelling as you're pulling away. And as you're driving away down the road,
Don't you
covered in blood
forget about me.
and ash,
Don't.
wondering how you're actually going to get paid for this because you never clocked in
Direct deposit. Crap.
and you never clocked
My parents are gonna be so mad.
and you drive away from the stop and gas station
I didn't fill the car up either.
and you didn't fill the car up. So we're really not
So now
sure
it's starting to putter.
how far you're going to get.
I'm trying to head the other direction instead of towards home, hoping I run into another town or gas station. So I guess I'm heading farther from home.
Farther
Start
from home.
shaking and puttering out of gas.
And you think, I guess this is my car now. I should probably give it a name.
The fear.
Name it Jake in memory. And I unzip what's normally my seat. I take out some Cheetos. I take out a first aid kit. and a revolver. And I put it all in the seat next to me and zip it back up just in case. I drive Jake as far as I can.
And that is the end of the night shift. One of you made it.
Way to go, Jake. Way to get yourself killed.
I was just trying
Way to get yourself stabbed by your best friend.
Right? With the coffee maker.
And that is the end of our game for tonight. So thank you both for playing The Night Shift, the unofficial game about working at a gas station and having really weird stuff happen.
Yeah, some weird stuff happened. You're right. Well, thanks.
But yeah,
for having us.
Thank you guys for watching.
Sorry, Jake.
And thank you for coming out and playing with us, Jake. I'm sorry that Tyler killed you.
I mean, I was just defending myself.
That's true.
It's all right. I'm sure I'll be fine next week.
Yeah.
Again, if this is something that you are interested in, it is incredibly homebrew everything because, like I said, there's not a lot of official rules out there. There are some really cool materials that have been made by people.
These character sheets are rad.
There are some really cool character sheets. They'll be in the link that we posted. There is there's a PDF that has a playbook that teaches you how to play the game, which is basically the very trimmed down version of the Power by the Apocalypse system that includes these character classes and character sheets for the stop and gas employees. And this includes everything from cashiers to store clerks to temp workers, drifters,
Nice.
Even assistant managers. So you can
Maybe I'll pick up a
actually,
drifter.
you can really make a decent sized crew if you wanted to. So this game can be
Nice.
2 people. You can have 5 people working in a gas station.
Full on team, yeah.
There are a bunch of D100 lists for a bunch of random events that can happen. I pared mine down to 30, and then I also edited a few of them to make them more around the flavor that I wanted, kind of a situation.
I'm convinced.
So like I said, it's very homebrew.
Convinced he only ran this game because he wanted to use his D30.
Oh yeah, I'm always looking for an excuse to use my D30.
How many other excuses have you had to use your
This
D30?
is it. This is the only one.
Okay. Still looking for more.
Yeah. It was, I had to have a reason to use it, okay? And I wasn't going to use a D100 list. You know why? Because there's 158 things on the list.
He needs D158.
So I curated it down to 30. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. I hope it was at least a little bit of fun.
No,
And,
I had.
Again, thank you guys for
Of
watching.
course, I had a lot of fun. I love anything in the Power by the Apocalypse system. Honestly, I've yet to find something I don't like.
Yeah.
So this is wacky. I legitimately feel bad that I murdered Jake on accident.
You guys didn't even see any of the really cool stuff, like the raccoon cult that was making a bonfire out by the dumpsters.
Oh, they were
That was
little.
a raccoon cult?
No, I'm sad.
Yeah.
If there weren't vampires and werewolf fighting like feet away from them,
They
I
even
would've.
made little masks from cutouts from magazines that they were wearing. They were adorable.
What?
Wait, did they not have mask? If like,
No, they
like-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just a second mask.
Masks
Second
on
mask.
masks, yeah.
Oh, now I'm
That's
sad.
adorable.
And they caused an earthquake.
They caused the earthquake.
Yeah.
Dang it! This game could have went so much
So I
better.
have to know, if we were to have just done our job, would we have been fine?
For the most part, you would have been okay, just depending on the rolls. So the things that happened to you guys were all things off the list on here. You
Yeah.
rolled for all these things
Thanks,
to happen.
Jake.
So the only thing that was actually planned was the ritual that the raccoons were doing out by the dumpster that was eventually going to swallow the entire gas station whole. And it still might, but you're not there.
Not my problem.
Yeah, so it's not your problem
That's
anymore.
day shift's issue.
But that's the only scripted event was the raccoons. Everything else
The
that
one
was
scripted event
that
we
was
didn't
going
get.
on was items that you guys rolled off of this fantastic list, which had all kinds of stuff, including things like skinwalkers and wendigos and perhaps a zombie or two.
Great. Great.
Normal like night
And
shift
I
stuff.
rolled guy with a shotgun.
Yeah, you rolled guy with a shotgun. That was a really good roll for getting you out of
Yeah.
there. That was really, really good.
Yeah, it could have been Skinwalker. So
I was gonna
guess,
say
you know.
the other options are everything from like skinwalkers to creepy porcelain dolls that would try and murder you, and also that viscera that's just kind of slumping around on the floor.
So I got the one thing that
you
wasn't
got
gonna murder
the
me.
one thing that really wasn't
Could have
going
done
to
that
murder
just a
you.
little sooner.
Look, man, stop rolling higher than a 20. You could have got it too.
It was a good roll.
All it took was a natural one. But But thanks everyone for joining us. If you're on any of those audio things like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, 5 stars is appreciated. If you are on YouTube, subscription is even super cool itself. But for now, I've been Tyler.
I've been Richard.
I'm Jake.
And we've been
True Strike.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Hey, adventurers. Thanks again for joining us today. Please be sure to give us a follow on your favorite podcasting platforms and YouTube. If there's any questions you'd like to write into the show, you can hit us up on X, Threads, or Instagram. New episodes released every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for listening to True Strike.